Where did we learn to be hard on ourselves? Where? Oh, probably from the people that raised us, that had expectations and standards for us, right? You need to do this, you need to do that. It was actually not until just recently that I learned about, I guess it's a term, trophy children, right? When your child is like a trophy to mask your insecurities, right? They need to get into a good school. They need to be an overachiever. They need to get good grades. They need to be exceptional, right? It's like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is. It's crazy. It's wild to me when I find somebody being hard on me. I mean, this has literally been a consistent theme throughout my entire life. And I also know that I've been hard on myself throughout my entire life. But it didn't come from nowhere, right? It wasn't just like I woke up one day and I'm going to be like, Chris is going to be hard on himself. Like, no, like, who the fuck wants that, right? And the more I heal, the more I really see what it feels like to be hard on myself. Man, I've been hard on myself. I really have. But it's wild that, you know, I mean, it makes sense, of course, but it's wild that trophy children exist, right? I'm going to use my child to mask my insecurities. Fuck that. I'm going to make my child go to this college or marry this person or that person or do this or do... Fuck that. Who the hell wants that? Not I. Not this dude. Hell no. But when you live an entire life being hard on yourself, right? And then you start a wonderful process of healing, and you learn that you have been outstandingly hard on yourself. And then you're encouraged to be gentle with yourself. No, we can't do that. We can't be gentle with ourselves. That's like a workaholic going on vacation. What are they gonna do? Not relax, that's for sure. They're gonna fucking continue to work. They're gonna fidget back and forth. They're gonna be like, what do I do with all this time that I usually use to work? I don't know. They're gonna fucking run off, and then the wife and kids are gonna be like, oh, where did dad go? Oh, yeah, we know. He doesn't know how not to work. He doesn't know how not to be a workaholic. And by the way, in that entire scenario and formula, there are far deeper things going on, right? There just are, right? The father's got a whole fuck ton of shit going on in his mind, and it might possibly be that he's trying to avoid his wife and his family altogether for reasons that are his own making. Of course, he did it to himself. I'm not going to get into that in this video. I could make a video on that, and that would actually be a very fun topic to explore, right? When a workaholic goes on vacation and can't relax for obvious reasons, because actually, that workaholic works so much as to avoid the wife and potentially even the kids. But that's, again, an entirely different conversation. One that might actually be very sensitive, so I'd have to figure out how I'd even talk about it. But anyway, when you've spent many years around people, when you were even raised by people that were hard on you, right? You don't learn to be hard on yourself for no reason at all whatsoever. You don't. It's usually likely that you learn to be hard on yourself through and by people that are hard on themselves because they were raised by people that were hard on themselves as well, right? Are you hard on yourself? It's okay if you are. I mean, it's not healthy, of course, but it's okay if you are. Are you trying to change things moving forward? Are you trying to be gentle with yourself? What does it feel like to be gentle with yourself? Is it weird? Is it weird because it's like, oh, well, I just spent all of these years of my life surrounded by people and being raised by people that were exceedingly hard on me, so I don't know how to be anything other than hard on myself. Yeah, that's a very real thing. It is. It is. It's strange to be gentle with yourself after you've spent so many years not only being hard on yourself, but being raised by people that were hard on you because they are hard on themselves, because their parents were hard on them, because their parents' parents were hard on them. Yeah, that's some generational fuckery right there. Raise your hand if you've spent a lot of time being hard on yourself. Raise your hand if you were raised by people that were hard on you, that were also hard on themselves. Raise your hand if you figured out that your grandparents and your great-grandparents were actually hard on themselves. Is that you? Just kidding, I can't see you. No, but really, is that you? Are you finally waking up and you're realizing, I don't like this being hard on yourself stuff. It's giving me a lot of unnecessary stress. Yeah, no thanks, I'll pass. Not liking that stuff. It's fucking up my biology. I don't need that. I don't need all of this excess, unnecessary stress, all of this fucking turbulence. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'll pass on that. Yeah, thanks. So do you have the desire to stop being hard on yourself and to start being gentle with yourself? If so, cool. The question is, though, does it feel fucking weird? Right? Because previously you had this, load of pressure on you. Oh, you gotta achieve this, you gotta achieve that. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be doing? I want you to marry that person. I want you to get that job. I want you to go to that Ivy League school. Boundaries. For starters. Oh, let's talk about boundaries, because boundaries are like the foundation of this, right? So if you did just spend an entire lifetime learning from people that were hard on themselves, that were also hard on you, to then be hard on yourself, shit. That's an issue of boundaries. Or I should say either a lack thereof or permeable boundaries, right? That's an issue of boundaries, right? Is it other people's place to be hard on you? Sure, people can raise you how they're going to, right? But then once you reach a certain age, yeah, no, truly. I really think that this is an issue of boundaries, right? Who the fuck told anyone that they can be hard on you? Who the fuck told anyone that they can be hard on me? Holy shit. Boundaries. Motherfuckers. Stay back there. I don't want your bullshit energy. I don't. I didn't tell you that you can be hard on me. But the only reason that you're being hard on me is because I've learned to be hard on myself, and I've learned to attract that which I am. Because that's how it goes. Right? But now that I heal, and I'm allowing myself to be gentle with myself, even though it feels fucking weird, because this is basically foreign to me, because I just spent fucking decades of my life surrounded by motherfuckers who are crazy fucking hard on me, so I learned to be hard on myself, and I learned to continue to attract that. Holy shit. I don't want this anymore. See all the fucking stress that it causes me? Being hard on me? I've got a better solution. Boundaries? And being real with myself. Fuck being hard on myself. Screw that shit. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs to be hard on me. Nobody needs to be hard on anybody. I don't need to be hard on myself. I can be real with myself and tell myself that no one's gonna come and fucking save me and knock on my fucking door and be like, hey, let's do this. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Right? I don't need anyone else showing up at my door being like, you are my responsibility because I learned to be overly responsible, so I'm gonna take your shit on and I'm gonna be responsible. No, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to live a fucking fantasy fairy tale fucking illusion thinking that other people are going to come save me. Nonetheless, be fucking hard on me. Get the fuck away. Hell no. That's not going to happen. You're not going to be fucking hard on me. What I'm going to choose to do is, one, retire from being hard on myself and retire from being around the fucking people that are hard on me, as well as, two, be gentle with myself, because that's fucking dope. We love to see it. Number three, well, I guess number three has to do with number one, right? Get away. Number four, set boundaries, right? People coming up to me in life being like, you need to do this, you need to do that. Why aren't you doing enough? What the fuck? Goodbye. Yeah, boundaries are like one of the biggest aspects of this because people think that they have a place in your life that they really fucking don't. Boundaries. Yeah. No. So, when you're trying to retire from being hard on yourself and instead choosing to be gentle with yourself, and it feels fucking weird because you just spent an entire fucking lifetime being hard on yourself because you also spent an entire fucking lifetime around people that were hard on you, that raised you because they were hard on you to be hard on yourself. It's like a fucking mindfuck. Oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah, you can be gentle with yourself. You really can. And you can unlearn all of that fuckery of bullshit that you learned from other people. Yeah, no thanks. We don't need that. And also love this fucking attitude because, yeah, this attitude is entirely my choosing, but it's also a result or a byproduct of, holy fucking shit, look at this fucking house in constant flames around me. Gotta go. Don't want you to be hard on me anymore. I'm gonna choose being gentle on myself, even though it feels fucking weird, like the fucking workaholic that goes on vacation and continues to pace back and forth because he doesn't know what else to do with his fucking time because all he knows how to do is run. I love the energy. I love myself. That's awesome. I do. It's cool. It's fun to be here. Really, though, when being gentle with yourself feels weird, it's gonna feel weird. After you just spent decades of time and energy being hard on yourself because you learned to be hard on yourself, surrounded by people that care about what I would argue to be less important things that really affect your health, right? Ooh, I've got a trophy child. Yeah, no. Fuck off. Thank you very much. People don't need that. People need to have space to do what they actually want to do. The more gentle they are with themselves, the more they'll really learn about themselves. The more they will really understand. I'm gonna be gentle with myself because I talk too fast sometimes. But I like it, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. You can be gentle with yourself, even if everyone around you is telling you that you can't be gentle with yourself. By the way, that one train of thought that I had, I fucking lost it. Anyway, I've said plenty. You can be gentle with yourself. And it might feel weird because you've just spent an entire lifetime around people that were hard on you. It's okay. You can be gentle with yourself. You don't have it all figured out. That's okay. Neither do the motherfuckers who are telling you to have it all figured out do either. No. No. Relax. You can be gentle with yourself. It's going to feel weird. That's okay. Continue to breathe into that gentleness. And love the hell out of yourself.